Y'all ever, I was talking to my dad about him and I was like, Dad, do people change? Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, young little.
Chris and I are hosting Thanksgiving.
I don't understand what people mean when they're like, what do you bring to the table? Like, I mean, I can cook really good and then I can get on the table and you can eat me for dessert. I mean, I don't know if that's what you mean, but it sounds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not what we're talking about. Well, we want to be doing that for you. Why aren't you getting on your knees and serving us? You know what I'm saying? Like with this, I don't even know what kind of tattoo that is. You know, these, I'm not going to say witches. Let's just say these spiritual chicks, man. They always be talking in a way where you're some type of servant or, you know what I mean, beneath them, doing something for them.
23% of females are on antidepressants. You wish I made that up, but that's according to the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, which is to say that nearly 1 in 4 women require drugs just to make it through daily life. Now, let me ask you, how has the feminist experiment been going? If you can't get through life itself without having to pop pills, you're down bad. Now, here's the worst part. You won't acknowledge that your life choices have been terrible if it's left you manless and childless. And as a result, when you die in that condo that you own because you were a girl boss and you bought your own condo or your own home, when you die in it, it'll probably take about 4 to 5 weeks to find your dead, stinking corpse because no one loved you. There were no.
Man,
I've shared alongside.
So I was shooting with my cousins over the weekend.
Oh, not you again.
If your kid's mom is narcissistic, then there's a particular phenotype that this woman has. It's like they all read from the same script. One of the key things I've seen them do is to convince their children that the father is the narcissistic or the bad one. And all of the bad.
Most men won't even mistake flirting for flirting. And actually what men typically experience is the exact opposite. Men that are not viewed as attractive by women are oftentimes completely invisible. It's like they don't even exist. But if they do make their existence known, suddenly they're just a creep. Most men won't even mistake flirting for flirting. And actually what men typically experience is the exact opposite.
The women want the resources, the men want the emotional security.
Who can guess what the latest thing to be tied to supremacy is today? That's right, milk. Good old milk. Frankly, I'm surprised it took this long for someone to try to say that milk was somehow tied to supremacy. I mean, look at it. It doesn't get much whiter than milk. I wonder what's going to be next. Snow, and then Christmas songs that involve snow.
Man, these content creators, they'll have content where they're doing something completely different, like dating stuff, and then they'll have this content, this far right, which you can obviously tell they're far right just by looking at them, but they gotta like throw these far right videos in there. It's like, man, you know, it's like you know, you're letting us know who you are. It ain't like we couldn't tell, but it's you're letting us know who you are. All right, like I never can get these YT creators, man. They just be all over the place. It's like they have to put out their content, build their platform, then they have to take a knee and let them know I'm still down with the, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody's out to get us. I still feel like everybody's out to get us. All right, we get it.
It's the season of giving at salt.
A lot of times men date us and they're actually disappointed. When you're wondering like, oh, well, why did he pursue me? Why?
You can't claim to be a feminist and then expect a man to financially support you. Those are patriarchal gender roles.
Turning off my husband's Xbox while he's in.
You ever notice that men work really hard for a job so they can get a woman to marry them, and then women work really hard at a job so they don't have to get married? And
seriously, why do 90% of y'all 40-year-olds look so good?
So funny. Listen,
No.
you gotta think about it. We had history, right? And if I block him, he's gonna be like upset. He's gonna be worried and wonder where I've been at, what I've been doing.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Don't matter.
I'm not responding to her messages or stories like that.
I'm not blocking.
I don't care if you just said thank you.
I don't care.
Yeah, we know what
There's been an influx in the passport bro movement for those.
Why is it that we as black women feel comfortable checking black men, but the moment a black man checks us, we call it misogyny, control, or toxic? Don't slow. Let's talk about it. Why does it seem like accountability only applies when we're the one giving it? We criticize black men, drag them online every day, talk about how they lead, talk about what they do, what they don't do. But the moment a black man says, sis, you out of line, or start calling you out on your bad attitude, all of a sudden he's bashing women. We can dish it, but we can't take it. Call a man weak for not being a leader, but then when he does lead, you say he's being controlling. Which one is it? If we want growth and healing from our men, we have to be able to look in the mirror and check ourselves first.
Like I'm ready, the door is open. All right, man. I'm gonna end up getting flagged with some of this
Y'all
stuff.
don't want a good man, because that's boring.
Here we
If he's
go.
where he's supposed to be, that's boring. You need drama. Y'all built on drama. I need something so y'all can talk about right now.
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
You understand? You have to put some suspense in it. That's why the soap operas do so well.
No.
You need someone in here. See, when the man come home, if he come home at 5 o'clock, like he every day sit down there, you sitting around, girl, it's the same thing every day.
Sounds amazing
Ralph
to
done
me.
came home, let me fix his plate. You need a man that just don't come home.
In case you niggas ain't noticed, these hoes is not nothing like what they used to be. These bitches on the internet and all they give a fuck about is a fake story that'll make their reputation look a certain way, just enough to be able to pull some niggas in hopes of a bag or a better life handed to them.
She never lied, but listen, you guys, I'm gonna go for this run. So do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe, join the tribe. What are you waiting for? And drop a comment. Do you guys agree, disagree? Any part of the video stood out to you? Let's talk about it. Anyway, I'm your brother, Love and Light. I'm out.